everybody, Peter Brennan here, Monday the 12th of July. I'm looking at an early chart of the Aussie dollar here and I've gone short, so let's just see how that plays out. So here's the 4-hour chart that I showed you last week with the indications that it was rolling over at the top. And now also just going to show you the daily chart, which I pointed out was a good place to get in around here. I checked back on one of last week's videos and you can see what I was referring to there. So let's see how this trade goes today. Okay, so that Aussie trade is going to take some time to play out, so I'm going to be hitting pause on the video and coming back in a few hours time to see how it's gone. But in the meantime, I'm also looking at Euro CAD here. This is an early chart and you can see there's a nice gap here in the charts, and I like gaps because they do tend to close over time. So I'm watching this here, and I'm putting this is the daily chart of the Euro CAD, and I'm putting an order in here to buy when it gets down to around 1.29, and I'll be looking for that gap to close from there. Now bear in mind, I'm not recommending that you guys take this trade. You won't know where my stop is, and you also won't know what my position size is, so I'm just telling you what I'm looking at. Okay, back later when Aussies moved a little bit. Oh, hi everybody, I'm back about almost 10 hours now since I first went short the Aussie dollar and paused the video, and in that time the Aussie dollar has done nothing. It's been a very frustrating day. The currency markets get like this sometimes, and just nothing happens and it goes completely dead for a while. So what I did with my Australian dollar position was I just took a tiny profit, less than 20 points, just took it off the table, because I'm not happy just to leave it there if the market's not doing anything. Now let's have a look at the Euro CAD and let's see that's done in the meantime. So it started to climb towards closing the gap. Now unfortunately I'm not in the trade because it didn't set up like I wanted to. I wanted it to get down to my buy point and then give me an entry signal to trigger the trade, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So even though the trade did work anyway, if I'd have taken it I would have made money. That's not the point. The discipline of the business is it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It didn't give me the setup that I wanted, so I didn't take the trade, and that's an important discipline. So for the time being I'm just going to keep watching it and see what happens. It's still possible that it may turn around and come back down to my entry point, in which case I will get in. If it doesn't do that, and if it keeps going up towards that gap, I probably won't take the trade unless I see a nice try and catch entry signals in one of the shorter time frames. But the markets are so dead right now that that's unlikely to happen. So let's see. I'll post this video. It's not a very exciting video for you guys to watch, but it will illustrate the fact that some days are going to be like this. They're going to be frustrating. There's not a lot happening. There's no money to be made. You just have to sit it out, and then when the moves come, catch them, and that's really where you make your money. For the summer now, range trades and scalping trades, which work pretty well during quiet markets, maybe the order of the day. They're not as good as trending markets. If you want to make good money trading, the best way to do it is in trending markets. Range trading and scalp trading can make you some money, but it's certainly not as lucrative. But I'll post this video anyway, just an example of some summer trading and the sort of things that you should expect if you aspire to becoming a trader and want to do this for a living.